Previously on Fandom Entanglement.
Damon, I'm going to send this to Damon, hopefully your news servers are still up. We've encoded it. You got to get underground. I'm talking like a vault, lead
Something
lines,
like that. Yeah.
cement, concrete. What is it, 6 feet, John?
As much reinforcement as you can. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. For real.
Okay. The radiation, you should be able to survive if you're underground, like deep underground. Go to an old bank, do something. If you're still gonna do the podcast with I can't make it. If you're gonna do it with Chris, it's gonna be glitchy. It's gonna cut out. It's gonna pause. It's gonna be bad. It's just radiation. You can't do anything about it. But save yourself. I'll be there for part 2.
Full disclosure, I'm only one half of Trexploration. As you know, my co-host Albie is usually with me, and we usually do this together on your show. But he seems to be MIA this evening. Albie, I hope everything's okay. Albie, this is Chris calling from America. Check in.
And now, the conclusion.
Okay, wait. Are we recording now?
Yeah.
Are we recording now?
Yeah, we're recording.
I have known Albert Mork Burge. Albie, what would you say? Like almost like going on 10 years now?
Yeah, 22, easy.
Yeah, easy. I have never ever seen you even mention a guitar, much less hold a guitar and start strumming. This is an Albie I can get on board with.
That's crazy. Have you heard about South America?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh my God. I'm freaking out. Like, I live on this side of the planet. I should know about this stuff. When did it happen? When did it change?
What if you found a portal to a parallel universe? What if you could slide into 1,000 different worlds? Where it's the same year, and you're the same person, but everything else is different. And what if you can't find your way home?
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, it's Chris. Can you hear me?
I can.
Wait, you survived the pulsar strike?
I did. I was deep enough underground.
I was underground too, but I have no idea what happened to Albie or Damon. I know that they had a lot of problems getting on the last episode because of all the interference.
Yeah.
So have you heard from Damon? I know you guys are in constant contact.
I haven't, not since the pulsars hit. I've been looking for him.
Albie's been trying to contact me, but I don't answer. So I don't know if he's alive. He might. I think he might be alive.
Oh, wait!
Oh, here he is.
Yeah.
Hey,
is that Damon?
Yeah, I think I think I'm safe from the radiation.
Oh,
I don't know about Albie.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's Albie.
Oh, wait, and he's got a flashlight.
There you guys are.
Where'd you get electricity?
I don't. I just got my LEDs and my backup on the station here. I was coming out to get my copy of Young Frankenstein because, I love that song. He's got Marty Feldman eyes. And then you guys are on my screen. How did you guys get here? What timeline? What world are you on? The mosquitoes here are like the size of turkeys.
I'm fighting off bunnies with fangs is all I know. So
are they huge?
Freaking huge.
They're carnivorous. Who would have thought? I mean, everything's just similar but different. I was looking for the world with the dancing naked people. Right, I did not find it.
When you find bunnies with fangs, you're a carrot. That's pretty much it.
No, you're the carrot, sir.
No, you're the carrot. How dare you, sir?
24 karat. I would peel that in a second. Put some salt on it.
Now
I'm take a big bite.
I am once again completely uncomfortable.
All right, I think we're safe. So, Mike, you can bring us in.
Well, in case you all were wondering, this is indeed Fandom Entanglement. And we're supposed to be here to review Sliders, but I think we're just going to do this for the next hour and a half.
Listen, you invite Albie and Chris onto your show, you pay the price. I mean, the consequences, it's right there in the name, Albie and Chris. You know what to expect. Come on.
I'm just glad we all made it.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
We made it.
Yeah.
Damon, I thought you were dead, dude.
I know, man.
Underground caverns, like, I understand that, but when the planet explodes, that's no help.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in the second group of people to go. The second.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's where the extra timers come in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't think we need any introductions. So
hi. Hi,
hey guys.
Hi.
And I'm Albie.
Chris.
I'm Chris.
I'm
this
Damon.
Is not.
And I'm still Mike, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike?
Not all of you know this, but Chris took a plane here today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I slid on a plane.
Yeah, that's crazy. When you jump out into a wormhole, how does the momentum stop? I don't even know how that works.
I don't know. It's funny because I'm reading a book now. It's just apropos. I went to Vermont over the weekend for as we're recording this. It's a couple of days after the 4th of July. What is it? It's the 6th, right? Right. Today's the 6th.
January 7th.
This is 7th.
No, today's the 7th. Yeah.
7th.
So, I mean, I grabbed the book off of one of my shelves, and it was a book called Mysterium by Robert Charles Wilson. I love Robert Charles Wilson. If you can find any of his books, they're kind of hard to find. I don't know if he's still writing, but I've loved everything I've read by him. And the book Mysterium, I found it in Kalamazoo when I was out at my friend Scott's commitment ceremony. And it's about parallel worlds. How funny is that? And I was on a plane today because I had to go to Buffalo and back with my job for my business. And I was like the schmuck on the plane. I felt like I was like 18 again going to college because it was a small plane and I'm reading a book because there's no Wi-Fi up there. It's like, that is my perfect case scenario, a world without cell phones or Wi-Fi.
Yay.
Yeah, I just want to be 15 and reading, and that's the only thing you can do because you're just stuck somewhere. I miss like being stuck at an airport for hours on end. I miss being stuck in a laundromat doing laundry for hours because that was always uninterrupted reading time. It was just perfect. It was the greatest thing ever. And now I'm just like with this phone. The second I retire, I'm chucking it into the ocean.
Agreed.
Anyway, hi, I'm Chris. We're talking about sliders,
You
right?
didn't need to go to Buffalo. They got buffalo wings at Domino's. You just call them up or go online.
So it was a very productive trip. It was a good trip, and I enjoyed doing it. But yeah,
Shuffle off
it
the
brought back
buffalo.
a lot of memories. Anywho,
Yep. All right, Mike. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about?
I love Mike.
An episode of Sliders.
I absolutely love Mike.
We're on season 3 still. Episode 18 or 17. Production must have been 18.
Yeah.
But aired as 17. The title of the episode is The Exodus Part 2.
So this was the biblical episode, right?
That's right.
Biblical, yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait to see Leviticus. I mean, it's gonna be.
That's my people go.
This episode originally aired February 28, 1997. And
wow.
makes you
I
feel
wouldn't mind
old,
going back
doesn't
there right now, reading a book.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we'll read the description from the DVDs. Quinn and Maggie return to her world from Earth Prime with the coordinates stored in Jensen's timer. As Wade makes the final list for those who can slide to safety, Arturo races to modify the new timer to slide more people. Unfortunately for them, an unexpected danger lurks in the base, and one slider will not make it to the next world.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. right. So, Chris, you kind of have something on the fly for us, right?
Yeah, I don't really have one of my patented episode recaps because I just got distracted, and I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Okay.
However, if there was an episode that defied a simple recap, it is this episode. Oh my God. This episode, I mean, I should probably leave this first impression. So I'll just say this. I'm just going to recount what I remember from this episode.
Mm-hmm.
So Maggie's gagging on Earth Prime, or Quinn's Earth Prime anyway.
But not in a good way.
Not in a good way. No, not in a good way. And they bring her to the hospital, and Quinn punches out the doctor, and as with everything, boom, they do the timer, and the vortex appears off screen with just a little bit of lights. Again, can't you just show the vortex? Can't you show like everybody in the hospital and Quinn's mom saying, "What? What is that?" No, we can't. We're going to shine some red lights, and that's because we have no budget. So they go back to Maggie Prime world. And she is in the infirmary because she's learning how to breathe again. She's learning how to fly. And all of a sudden, her husband, what's his name?
Jensen.
Jensen Ankles. Yeah. Jensen is just like, "Hey, Mallory, I see the way you look at each other, and I'm jealous." And he's like, "Hey, take that up with your wife, bruh. I'm just trying to save your world." And this is the first salvo in an opening shot of everybody hates each other in this episode. All of a sudden. Because then Rembrandt comes in hot. Cue ball. We can go home. You know Earth Prime. Screw these people. Let's just leave. And Quinn's like, "No, I made a promise." And Remy he punches Quinn in the face. And it's just like, what? Who? What? And then Quinn is just like, "Well, what about your best friend Malcolm?" And he's like, "Okay, maybe not screw everybody." And then as the plot goes on, because Remy all of a sudden is all about getting Malcolm on Wade's list, because he's got to save Malcolm. He was going to leave Malcolm to die 5 minutes ago, but the next scene requires Remy to care about Malcolm and to give conflict to Wade. And Wade is just like, "I don't know. Roger Daltrey told me that I could have 200 people, but now I can only have 140 people. And I guess Malcolm can go on the list, but we're gonna have to jank up the numbers a little bit." And then we got Arturo talking to Jensen, saying, we can slide like 800,000 people. What are you talking about, 150? And he's like, "I don't know. It was the soldier that did it. I'm just the scientist in the wheelchair. What do I know about the maths? It was the soldier that told me what to do." That made no sense. And my favorite part, now they find out after Roger Daltrey betrays everybody, he kills Jensen, because Jensen saw him do the thing in the back of his neck.
The Windex thing, yeah.
The Windex sound, the Windex killer came back. And Malcolm actually witnessed it. He took a shot at Malcolm, but Malcolm escaped. And they found out because he just left his leavings lying around, his old syringe cases. So Wade and Remy found his, stuff that he was going to leave behind on this world. And it was just an article from his time in the Gulf War. Was it the Gulf War? Their version of the Gulf War.
Probably.
Where they got a brain fungus.
Yeah,
this is what
when
they
it
said,
happens.
right? Yeah. Brain fungus, the worst kind of fungus, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, his whole platoon died, but he found a way to stave off the effects of the brain fungus by being the Windex killer and getting first, and this, I love this. They say that it is brain tissue that he's stealing with the syringe. I'm like, how can you get tissue into a syringe? And then they switch to like brain fluid, and then they go back to tissue.
It was confusing.
Whatever it was a tissue fluid. And he was doing that in the back of his skull to somehow stave off the fungus. But every time he did it, he turned into the guy. So, like, when I go to their world, I'm going to find Tom Cruise, and I'm going to stab him in the back of it. And I'm just going to look like Tom Cruise for, like, the rest of my life. I'm gonna parse that crap out. I mean, so Roger Daltrey goes completely crazy. He's just like, oh, okay, I told you 150, 140. You know what? I have everything I need. Let's get these 20 people and go. And Maggie's just like, no, I don't want to do that, sir. And he's like, that's an order. And she's like, okay. And they double cross the sliders because the way it was going to work is that Jensen had the coordinates for Quinn's homeworld, for the sliders' homeworld, in his apparatus, in his remote
Sega
control,
Genesis.
His timer,
Right.
in his timer, and he was trying to transfer it to Quinn's timer so that they could get home, but he wasn't able to do it because of reasons. And by the time the shit hit the fan, they really had a slide, and their timer didn't have the coordinates. However, they were able to somehow track wherever the other timer went. So we now have timer shenanigans. So long story short, Roger Daltrey convinced Maggie to slide with him to the new world that Quinn and Maggie found, that were just like Aboriginal First Nation people dancing around a fire. Cut that out because that sounds so racist. I'm sorry. The planet's indigenous inhabitants, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
The haircut looks good.
Yeah, it's like Samson. It's all gone. Like I can't talk anymore. So the planet's original inhabitants were, like, I guess, somewhat primitive. Like they were somehow like 20,000 years before us, or
yeah,
something.
I think he said 200,000, something like that.
No, whatever. They were in the year 2000. Yeah, but they were quite obviously still like a primitive culture. So they said, this is the world we're going to. We don't have a choice. Roger Daltrey gets there with Maggie and like 150 scientists, and he's just like, okay, build some barbed wire cages. And Maggie's like, why? And he's like, oh, we're going to take the natives here and we're going to force them to build our cities. Because look around. There are only scientists and doctors here. They don't. Yeah. How are you going to take people who don't know to build you can't even talk to them. But anyway, so that's his idea. And she's like, say, something seems fishy here. Finally, she's commenting to the fact that he's not a great guy.
He's a little slow on that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's stranded the sliders back on the planet, and I'm skipping the big scene. I'm sorry. I've just got we're right. We're all over. We're all, but this episode's all over the place. Right. So it turns out that Arturo he figured out that they could slide many more people than Roger Daltrey said they could. And he goes to confront him about it. And because Roger Daltrey's evil, he's just like, oh yeah. And he ambushes Arturo, and he gets sort of some of the brain tissue / fluid / tissue, but he gets interrupted because I think Remy and Wade come in at that time. So he only gets halfway done. So Arturo's kind of like strokey Arturo. He's kind of like in a malaise. Like he can barely talk.
No, I hope he's going to be okay.
And I like John Rhys-Davies. He honestly, like the slack jaw. Everything he did was perfect in this. Like he really did. But again, that's for later. And he can barely talk, and he's just telling them, oil can. And they finally figure it all out that Roger Daltrey has been getting people's brain tissue / fluid to do the thing, and he's the evil one, and he's now evacuated the people that he needs, I guess, to keep his fungus among them, not him, at bay. And he screwed them over, so he slid to the new world, and they have to wait another 2 or 3 hours,
something like
for their timer to come to zero before they can follow him. But before that, the pulsars are going to hit the planet. And when they confront Roger Daltrey about all this stuff before he abandons them, he shoots the slowest bullet of all time. And It's like the steamroller scene in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
And Arturo goes to the deli and he gets a sandwich and he has a coffee and he's like, this is some pretty good turkey. Do you have any ham? I'd like some extra mayo, please. It is my last meal. I know the pulsars are coming. And he dips it in a little bit of soup and he's like, is this bisque? Real lobster. I love it. And then he takes a walk around the park just to contemplate life. And he finds a woman who he falls in love with.
Yeah.
And they have 6 or 7 kids. They go off to college. And,
it was beautiful. I teared up.
Yeah. Then he goes to a bookstore and he finds all first editions of his books on this world.
Right.
That his doppelganger wrote. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, life is good. All right, Mr. Mallory. And then he goes back to the bunker and he steps in front of the bullet that's still flying towards the other sliders. And it's still that slow bullet somehow penetrates him right in the heart. And Arturo drops dead. That's Arturo's denouement.
Yeah.
It's funny because having watched it, I haven't seen, I know I saw this episode in real time, but I watched it, I said, holy crap. They're going to bring him back, right? I mean, it's sci-fi. They're going to bring him back.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 slide and the planet blows up and I'm like, oh shit, that's the end of Arturo.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
But it might be alternate Arturo. So
yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah,
It's true.
So anyway,
could be.
So Arturo's dead. Our remaining 3 sliders slide to the Daltrey world, the Maggie world. And it's become apparent to them that he doesn't care about anything but himself. He's the one that put Malcolm's parents in a coma. He's the one that killed Jensen Ackles. And Maggie's just like, and Quinn's like, do you want justice? And she's like, I want revenge. But then she gives Quinn the gun. Yeah, wouldn't she go after him? Because yes, nerdy physicist guy who I kind of want to mac with. Now that my husband's dead, it's less problematic. Yeah. Why don't you go kill this guy? Because I don't have the skills being, a Marine that could ambush you in any. Anyway, I'm sorry. This has gone on way too long.
Never.
They find Daltrey. He gets the drop on Maggie. Quinn comes from almost in front of him, somehow ambushing him from the front. He would have seen him coming from 6 miles away. They tackle, they shoot, and then Daltrey takes his slider timer and he slides to another world. Mm-hmm. And Maggie's like, jinx it, he got away. And Quinn's like, don't worry. We can track his tachyon pulse or quarks or gluons or whatever it is now that lets them know where he went, so we can always find him. Mm-hmm. And so, but our counter is going to be able to slide in another 5 hours or whatever. Mm-hmm. But we'll go after him. Don't worry about it. And this is the premise where they set up. Remy says goodbye to Malcolm, who he wants to live. He doesn't want to live. He wants to abandon. He wants to save. I'm going to come back one day. No, you won't. No, you won't.
I'm sure we'll see him again, right?
That's like Sam saying to Donna, I'll be back, I swear. You're such a liar, Sam. You didn't come back. You never returned home. It's right there in the end titles. Anyway, that's Remy. That's Remy to Malcolm. As Sam is to Donna, Remy is to Malcolm. Anyway, and they follow Daltrey onto his next world. They come to it looks like a popper plant for a power station with a truck and a dead guy. And he's got the thingy in the back of his neck,
the Windex,
and the Windex thingy. Yeah, he's got the puncture wound because I don't know what gauge needle is he using. That the hole is this big.
Yeah,
he's got to be using like a 75 gauge needle. Yeah. Actually, that would be bigger.
Right.
Yeah. No. The higher the number is, the thinner it is. So it's a 3 gauge. Yeah. Thank you, Albie. You know.
I know. I inject all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
And he's already gone. And they're saying, don't worry, we're going to catch him. And then they decide to slide on. But at this point, now we have the core 4 is Remy, Quinn, Wade, and Maggie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they say a tearful goodbye to Arturo, where the camera fronting them looks great, and Wade's got the wildflowers, and then every time they do the reverse shot, you can tell they're on a huge blue screen.
Yes.
With a shot of the ocean in front of them. And some blue highlights dancing in their hair. So I'm sorry, this is not as organized, and I wanted to make some more Daltrey puns. So Boris the Spider, Beady Bitty Big and Bouncy.
Malcolm almost entered a teenage wasteland.
Teenage Wasteland. I'm free. And my favorite song from Quadrophenia, Bellboy, because why not? There we go.
Or Arturo saying, "Can you hear me?
Mommy, can you hear me?"
Anyway, all right. Well, that was still really fun. That pretty much sums up the whole episode.
Review it now.
Damon, can I just, because I'm on fire now, can I just do first impressions?
Sure.
I'm making fun of this episode, and I was so primed from the last episode to hate this episode. I have to tell you, this episode was fantastic. This episode was so much more than the sum of its parts. I really thought that it was almost over, and I looked down at the time. This used to happen to me when I watched Farscape. Like, Farscape was so dynamic and so mind-blowing that I thought it's got to be over almost over, right? And I look, and it's like 15 minutes left. That was this episode. I said, I can't believe we still have 15 minutes of story in this episode. Like, there was so much going on, and it was so diverse and so weird. And so it's not linear in any way, but it's a hodgepodge of everything it's almost like real life. It's like there's no narrative through line per se. It's all an adjunct mixture of plot that somehow comes together to just be like, I'm enjoying Sliders.
Okay. No, I mean,
okay. Now I'm done. Okay. I'm not done, but I just needed to get that out because I was watching it last night. It was just like, wow.
That's called the Beckett effect, I think.
The Beckett effect.
They used to watch her and say, wow.
All right, Mike, want to bring us through we don't have to do much with the deep dive with the cast this time, but we
should mention we do have our regular cast of Jerry O'Connell as Quinn, Sabrina Lloyd as Wade, Clevant Derricks as Rembrandt, and for the last time, John Rhys-Davies as Professor Maximillian Arturo.
His last
guest stars recurring from last episode are Kari Wuhrer.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. As Captain Maggie Beckett, Mark Kiley as Dr. Stephen Jensen, Wes Charles Jr. as Malcolm Eastman, and the special guest star, Robert Daltrey as Colonel Angus Rickman.
Roger Daltrey, what?
Roger, not
what did I say?
Robert. He's from a music band, right?
He's from that music band. I kind of like it.
I'm gonna guess the Eagles.
Can I say
Traveling
something?
Wilburys.
Another thing, being a giant Who fan my whole life since I was a kid.
Who?
I saw Roger Daltrey in this episode when I was young, and I said, "Oh my God, he looks ancient. He looks so friggin' old." I'm watching it last night. I'm like, "Oh my God, Roger! He looks like a baby. He looks so friggin' young."
Yeah, right. Wow. The famous Robert Daltrey from the Guess Who.
From the Guess Who.
Oh, it is. It's after 11 o'clock, and I've had an energy drink, so I am. Yeah. I'm
staying in.
What color is yours? Mine's pink.
Mine has some colors on it.
Nice.
Staying in.
Is it maple flavored?
No, I'm not that. I am that Canadian, but
I would try maple flavored.
Special guest star Roger Daltrey.
Who?
Colonel Angus Rickman. Ooh, yes, that's right.
Tommy, can you hear me?
So we talked about those people last time. We don't need to talk about them again.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yeah, yeah. But the co-stars are all new.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew A. Rolfs as Sergeant. He had 30.
SGT.
What's that?
SGT.
Sergeant.
Oh. He has 30 credits listed on the IMDb, and he later appears in one episode of Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the only interesting. Well, I'll go on. Sandy Laufer Blake as Nurse. This is her only credit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was she the one? Which nurse?
The one that got the costume at Central Casting.
Because Laura saw the nurse costume and she's like, "Oh my god, this is TV, right?" And I said, "Well, it's a different world."
Mm-hmm.
And anytime she's like, "Does she have white stockings?" I'm sure she does, love.
It's 1942 Hollywood nurse world.
Yeah,
land.
Exactly. It's fetish nurse is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have Lisa Galliana as Woman.
No idea.
I like that one.
Who was the redhead? Who was the redhead
woman?
that was Robert Daltrey's secretary?
That was the next one, I think.
Oh, that might have been
That's
her.
the next one.
Yeah.
So Lisa, this was one of her 7 credits.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we have Reba Shaw Alexander as the secretary.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
This is one of her 2 credits.
What else?
The
Was
redhead?
she in?
Her only other credit was well, she appears in 2 more episodes of Sliders.
Oh, okay.
In seasons 4 and 5.
And then her other credit is an OnlyFans. It's an OnlyFans page.
Wow.
Speaking of, check ours out, Trexploration. / Trexploration.
Hey, you could have her on Trexploration because her other credit is from Star Trek Voyager.
Ooh,
Albie, get on that.
Who'd you play?
We don't care. Get on it.
She was uncredited.
Okay.
But she was a Teresian woman in season 3, episode 20, The Favorite Son.
I have to watch that again.
Yeah.
Albie, you're the favorite son. It's only logical that she should come onto our show if you ask
There
her.
you go.
To me, she seemed like she was the stand-in for like lighting, and like the actual actor didn't show up, and they were like, "Well, I guess you're doing it."
To me, she looked kind of like a cross between Dana Delaney and who was the redhead that was in China Beach, but she was in Little Green Men.
Yes.
Right?
Agreed. Yeah.
The Ferengi episode of DS9
it was the
where
same
they go
hair
back
color,
to...
same hair color brand. That's what it was.
But it was quintessentially of the time, like a type that you would always see on TV for the females, the ladies.
Only reason I watched China Beach.
She was absolutely like bang on for that aesthetic for that era, and that's why I thought I've seen this woman before. How has she just got like 3 lines with Robert Daltrey and nothing else going on? Because she seems like she's been in everything. You know, but no, you're telling me, Mike, she's just she's got 2 more Sliders roles episodes. And an uncredited Voyager walk-on.
She must have done something else in the business.
Albie, uncredited Voyager walk-on is right in our wheelhouse. We can get her for Trexploration.
That's where you get the real stories from. Yeah. Okay, I'm on it.
Anyway, I thought she was delightful.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna now. I got to look up that actress's name.
Oh, there you go.
Carry on. Going down a rabbit hole, skewing into a tangent.
The episode was written by Joseph Anderson and Paul Jackson and Tony Blake. Directed
3 people wrote this.
3 people wrote this.
No, 3 people put their names on it and owned up to it.
Right.
This was written by committee. This is a camel. This episode.
Yeah, that's going to be in my first impressions, I'm sure.
No sign of John's story at all, probably. No. I'm guessing, since he wrote part 1, this was his idea, but this is, by this point, I'm sure is like, nope.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of all of
that. Directed by Jefery Levy. And Worlds visited as designated by EarthPrime.com. We have Pulsar Prime, which is Maggie's home world. Lost World, their new home world, and Edison World, where they track Rickman to at the end.
Yeah. And the redhead in question is Megan Gallagher. Or should I say...
that's who you're thinking of. Yeah.
Megan Gallagher.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, she has that look to her. Yep.
Yep. So,
all right. So Albie, what did you think of this? First of all, what did you think of part 1, since you weren't with us?
I enjoyed it. I was getting ready to talk.
You lost your audio. What?
Is he doing that on purpose?
I think he is.
Yeah, he's doing that on purpose.
If I know Albie, he's doing it on purpose.
Mostly because of Kari Wuhrer. I got to admit.
Wait, Albie. No, yes. Quite frankly, honestly, were you just joking right there? We lost your audio for a good minute.
You did? Oh, it'll be fine in the mix. Damon will fix it in post. The radiation's crazy around here.
Those freaking pulsars, am I right?
Yeah, pulsars. And that's not what pulsars do. They send out radio waves, right? They don't blow up planets. Am I wrong? But anyway, first impressions. Hodgepodge is correct, sir. Chris. I feel like they had all the beats on the board, like on a cork board on index cards. You know how you write different things, rearrange them? Yeah. And somebody took them down, put them in a nice order, and said, okay, take this home and write it. They dropped them. They put them back in just like a random order, and they wrote the script to that because it was so all over the place that it made no sense. It was like a good first pass, maybe, but it needed a story editor, and it needed a rewrite, and it would have been even better, I think. But I got to say, Olive Drab never looks so good. Wow. Wow. I think I'm hooked. It's only going to get better from here, right? Sliders is going to get better from here.
I was going to point out something. Oh, God. I don't know. I will point out something, though, Albie. We wish you had been here for part 1 because, as Chris had pointed out, what's better than one Kari Wuhrer? But 2 Kari Wuhrers.
Yes. Agreed. I gotta get my holodeck.
I mean,
it's going to happen.
We're all sort of the same age. We're all of a certain age. When you think Kari Wuhrer, you don't think Sliders. You think Skinamax. It just brings back nice memories. All right. So thank you, Kari.
Well, Mike's not as old as us because he's Canadian.
We're gonna make fun of you and Sliders, but Kari, we got nothing but like mad love. Like honestly. Like
big fan.
Formative stuff.
If she's on the cover, I don't care how bad the DVD looks, I'm buying it.
Yeah. So So I am on Team Kari.
Yeah. All the way.
Yeah.
I'll say my first impression overall was I looking back, I don't think it's nearly as bad as many fans think it is. But it is definitely a serious decline from part 1. And I remember when it first aired that I think there was like something in the TV Guide. Remember when TV Guide was a thing and they had all the little ads and stuff.
I highlighted it all the time.
Yeah, they had the little thing because it was like a February sweeps episode. It was like somebody is not going to make it, and I think it was like obvious it was Arturo, even though I didn't even know all.
See, I thought it was going to be Roger Daltrey.
Yeah. But I can definitely understand people's frustration with the episode. There's a lot of things where there's total lack of caring at this point, which we'll get into, but. Mike,
you know what? It's funny. It's funny you say that, Damon.
Yeah.
Watching this episode, like Albie said, and they dropped the cards. That's perfect analogy, Albie.
Yeah.
Like really, they had all the story beats, and then they just. But I was watching it, thinking, "Oh my God, I think the Sliders writers actually give a shit about this episode." Whereas that is maybe because again. I know it was disjointed. There's a lot going on, but I feel like everything that I saw in this episode was very interesting. I don't know why, but I was inordinately invested in the outcome of this to the point where when they chased Roger Daltrey onto whatever Edison World.
Query, Chris. Did you borrow anyone's gummy bears? before this episode.
No, you think I might have, right?
It seems like it.
No,
okay.
Not even one drop of gin beforehand.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So,
okay.
So it was just like, no, I for whatever reason, like this one really got me. I liked everything about it, and I was so invested in the storyline, even though at the time I first saw it, I was sort of like, what is this nonsense? That I wanted to watch the next episode after that, and then I stopped myself, and better reason prevailed. And I'm glad I did, because you guys are saying it's Soul Survivor, right? The Soul
Survivors, yeah.
Survivor.
Yeah.
So that's a different Asia song than Jensen Ackles sang in Supernatural. He sang Heat of the Moment. On the famous episode Mystery Spot, probably my favorite Supernatural episode. Anyway. So yeah, no, this episode, nobody should have liked it, but to me it worked, and I don't know why. It just did.
The main word I have for this episode is unmotivated. Like,
what?
So much of the drama for show's sake seemed unmotivated.
Yeah.
It was like, where'd that come from? Everything's from left field. Like, everyone was from left field the whole episode.
Well, that's
how
I
felt.
We have different people have different opinions. So
yeah,
hey,
that's a good thing. We don't all want it to be thinking the same.
Not that it wasn't enjoyable, but it was like, what's happening now? Why did that? What? Who?
Yeah,
you know,
I won't say it was like the worst thing I've seen, but I mean, Tracy Torme thinks it was the worst thing he's ever seen, which we can say that later.
Yeah. I count on you guys to give me like more context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mike, what was your following up on what?
Probably doesn't differ too much from what Albie and Damon were saying, but I thought it was certainly a disappointing way to wrap up what was a fairly interesting part one, which itself had its own flaws, but the writers just basically threw John's story out the window, and they have characters fighting each other for no good reason. Arturo's last hours have him like half brain dead before being killed in quite the most unimaginative way. And then, bad guy Rickman basically has transformed into a cartoon villain in part two. It's just, there's no cohesion with part one, in my opinion.
Part two?
No, part two, with no real cohesion with part one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
They're obviously the same storyline, but they're completely different episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're supposed to be one big story, and it completely flips between episodes, and that kind of kills it for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a really good segue into my first point, was that this is just such a 180 from part one. That's exactly what you're saying, Mike. Yeah, I mean, it was jarring. I mean, just like there's so much conflict immediately that at first seemingly comes out of nowhere. I mean, there's kind of a reason for Jensen's kind of jealousy toward Quinn later, but like right now, it just kind of like, he saved his wife's life, and it's like you're treating him like this. Like, man, it was just, did he not assume that it's out of the realm of possibility that she could be hurt? Like, it just. Yeah, like he's acting so surprised, and it was just,
What was that? Her husband? Were they married?
They were married.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't be married to someone that hot and be jealous, because it just wouldn't work. Like the whole world's gonna be attracted to her. You got to just be happy that you're with her, and just that was unmotivated. It seemed, because no one, I don't think, would be that jealous of anything.
I feel like maybe it was motivated, because he didn't say to Quinn, "I see the way that you look at her," because everybody, like, she's Kari Wuhrer. Everybody, he said, "I see the way you look at each other."
Oh,
right.
So he is assuming that there is some kind of spark on her part.
Right.
Which is like, how is that?
There is.
How was that Quinn's fault? To me, that felt like completely manufactured. If you guys, I mean, Mike,
the devil's in the details, though.
I've been giving this episode a pass, because I just found like the whole mess of it so interesting. But
stick
so
to your
much
guns,
of
Chris.
this,
Don't let us sway you.
Yeah.
No, you're not swaying me. It's just like there were problems. I mean, and that was one of the chief problems. It's like all of a sudden we have like I did not get any kind of romantic whiff from Quinn and Maggie throughout that first episode.
No, only
and now they're doing like this fake, this fake. Oh, they hate each other so much they're gonna wind up making out or whatever. It's like such a TV trope, Yeah. And even that didn't work at all, like in any way. Have we ever seen Quinn be this? I don't know. I don't want to say douchey, but
I was saying dickish. That was
That's a good one. But I mean, Jerry does whatever they ask him, and again, I feel like all four of them at this point realize they're on a show where the writers just don't care.
Yeah.
So they just take the script that they got and they do what they can with it.
I really felt that the Sliders didn't feel like they wanted to be there. The actors felt like they didn't want to be there.
Oh yeah,
really,
and it came across on screen a lot to me. Especially Jerry O'Connell. He's just like. In one scene, he's just looking down and staring like.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely get to that. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, he's there. He's fulfilling the contract, but not really.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
I think there's something in the inside slide saying like they were all like hungover or something from from like a previous night or something. Like nobody was really feeling it or something. So
it just really seemed like that.
Yeah. But,
so can you so like when Tracy saw this, like at what you said that this is like
was he out of it by then?
Yeah,
pretty much.
What was his involvement?
I think he was like a consultant at this point. And
so they gave him the Roddenberry treatment.
Yeah. I mean,
they kicked him up and they kicked him out.
Yeah. I'll find it here. I'll definitely bring it up. Maybe like toward the end, I'll bring it up with exactly what he thought about all of this. But
that's a good idea.
Yeah. So you had this note, Mike, about if this was the
when
real
they find
Arturo.
out that, when they feel like they could go to back to Earth Prime, I just feel like if it was the evil Arturo or the wrong Arturo, he wouldn't be so excited to go home to Earth Prime.
Yeah.
I think if it was the evil one, he'd rather go back to his world, maybe.
To get that Nobel Prize. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think when you had brain matter fluid, you don't really, extracted from you don't really
say
care
it right,
about
Albie. Brain matter, fluid matter.
It was before the fluid matter was extracted.
Once you get that extracted, you don't really care about the other things. It's like when you're about to die, you don't really care if you paid the electric bill or not.
I just hate when I go to the desert and get a brain fungus.
Yes,
but you know what, Albie? You know what they say? War is hell. So yeah. Just like wow.
Yeah.
It made no sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole scene though, with like incidentally too, like Clement Derrick's also
love him.
He felt terrible about the scene. He's like, this is not something that Rembrandt would do. Just punching him out like that was just. He's like
very uncharacteristic.
He was so disgusted by this.
Yeah. I'm interested in that because I, quite frankly, I saw that as somewhat realistic. Like these people have been sliding now for how many years? When it's just like, I can get you home, but no.
I'll agree with you, Chris.
And Remy is just like, you're the one that got us into this mess. I mean, this is out of nowhere. I get it. And I get why Clement was kind of like taken aback by it because it is not Remy, but I feel like it's an honest reaction to that situation in the moment, even though it's out of character. This isn't sort of it's sort of out of the bounds of what we've seen in this series. So if you're going to have Remy act out of character, this is a good place to do it because he's this close to being home.
Yeah.
And Quinn is just like, nah.
I feel like...
If I'm going to give it a pass, that's why.
I feel like Clement did the work and the backstory of how he got here if he had to do it. And I think part of it is that he's been holding on to this since he's been abducted. While driving a car to his big day.
Right.
And he's in a situation that's uncontrollable, but the moment it is controllable and he still can't go home, then it all comes out. It's like a cumulative rage. that he's been suppressing the whole time. So I kind of did buy that because Quinn was totally going Janeway. He was like, yeah, we could get home, but the Ocampans,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of see it too.
I feel like. Can I just say one thing, Talbot?
Yeah.
I think cumulative rage is going to be opening up for a basis of ignorance.
All right, okay.
Go on. Trexploration.com.
Anyway, that's just a thing I understand because I'm a very cool, calm person, and I deal with a lot, and I don't let it show. But it all adds up, and eventually you break, and it could be over something like that, like not going home when you're just told you can go home. If you can go home, go home.
Yeah. I think.
And I'm sorry, I derailed you, David. I apologize.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, I think it was maybe like just the way it all played out was like. I guess I didn't like the way it was all handled. It was just like even with Wade, she's like looking at him like, you can be such a bastard. Like she would never. They just seemed like they were being a little like not really thinking like this is what we agreed to help these people. Like okay, well we'll. Like Rembrandt there is already like, yeah, screw this kid. Like, I already promised him something. Oh, well, maybe we'll put him in a bubble when we get home. It's like, do you realize how cruel that sounded? Like, come on.
Right.
Better a bubble than exploding, though. I mean,
right.
Take the bubble.
This is just like a little bit of a low point. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is where I got a little bit confused because it seems to me that Jensen's timer could go anywhere at whim. So like they could go and come back, Like why did Quinn have to wait to send Remy and Wade home if they could just boom open up the portal,
Great point.
Send the three of them, and Quinn is just like, I'm gonna stay and help them, but look, we can go and come as we please with his timer. Why does it have to be on our timer? Well, because drama. I just wanted to know if there was like something like in universe that I was missing, why they couldn't just immediately slide them home and he could stay and help them the way he agreed to.
Send me home. I don't care what color the Golden Gate Bridge is.
I think that actually is a question that's brought up on earthprime.com too. Is like, why couldn't they just have done that or throw the timer back through the vortex or something? Yeah, but like exactly.
You don't need the timer to go through the vortex.
They don't even know. All they have to do is open it and here's the timer.
For people to follow. Yeah, or for the
send 140 people through and
right.
Stay behind. They didn't all have the timer with them.
Yeah.
But why do they even need to wait for the 140 people? Why doesn't he just open it back to Earth Prime?
Right.
I was being facetious about that.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, it just.
Did they never explain the lung thing? What was the lung thing about? The breathing thing? It was just a reason that Quinn couldn't stay, right?
Yes. Because show. Yeah.
Because Kari. No, because Kari is on our Earth, right? And she doesn't realize that her doppelganger in our time, in our Earth, never, ever, ever wears a top. And she was suffocating in that top.
That's what it was.
Right. So she wouldn't know. I mean, she's a Marine in her world, So.
Yeah, there's a lot of loose threads not tied up.
Well, so I say thank you, Kari.
Thank you.
We don't know if Maggie was the only one allergic to the air or if everyone from Pulsar Prime was allergic to Earth Prime's air.
We're just assuming it's everybody, right?
Yeah. They didn't try sending someone else to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And there was no answers. Just a candy striper going, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wade was a candy striper too, apparently. She knows to give.
Well, that's right.
She knows to give muscle relaxers to stroke victims.
Yeah.
That's like the time I said, "Don't worry, I was a medical assistant." It works anyway. Fun episode.
Yeah. All right, Mike.
Well, I mean, that same scene, they just let Remy steal the timer, and he just walks off with it. It's just like, I don't know. It just the whole scene was nonsensical to me. It just seemed like Albie said, completely out of left field.
Yeah.
Just written for the sake of conflict and drama, and I don't know.
That's kind of what it felt like.
Bamboozle the
audience. It's like bad
audience.
improv, and writing shouldn't be bad improv.
Yeah, right.
You haven't enough time, at least, I think.
Yeah. But we're in the church now. Yeah.
Rickman, who's now apparently desperate enough to assault people in public.
Yeah.
To get his
Yeah,
brain
right. Well,
matter, fluid matter.
That guy was in the back pew, so he kind of had it coming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, honestly, Mike, come on. How religious can you be if you just half-ass it in the back pew? I mean, he's phoning it in. Come on.
Back pew means you're just there for air conditioning,
Right?
or asylum.
It means I just came in to get warm.
Yeah, you got to be up front to see the good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus can't hear you back there.
Yeah. But on that note, they're cutting back to Rickman with the secretary, and he's literally like, I don't know how many feet away behind her, and he's putting those vials away, he's in the same room with her. It's like he's not even trying to hide that either. It's just like,
he's behind her, like she's too busy looking at China Beach.
Yeah,
so she's like, I could have been Megan. What's her name?
Delaney. Mulaney?
Megan
Dana,
Mullally.
I could have been Dana Megan Delaney. There you go, Mullally.
She's just glad she didn't get her brain matter, fluid matter sucked out.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stem cells. I think they were looking for the word stem cells. It just didn't exist yet.
Oh, maybe.
Or at least the writers hadn't heard of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they show, even later, they're showing all those dead bodies on the ground. There's like no blood anywhere. It was like this big massacre going on.
Yeah.
Like,
They were all shot to death.
blood. Yeah.
No
Quite
blood,
frankly,
no
I was
holes.
wondering, were those like pulsar victims from radiation, or were those like
That's what I told
They
my
were
shooting
shot
victims?
down. I think those were the ones that he said shoot
Right?
to kill. The ones
I
that
think
were
they
in
were
front.
supposed to be,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there was
I
no
think
blood.
so.
I was confused about that, but yeah,
They'll fix it in post on the
mean-
remaster in 25 years. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming anyway. I mean, everything's happening so quickly. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I'm assuming. I guess so.
That was a rough part. It hits different after recent events when you see the government shoot its own people.
Mm.
You wouldn't know about that, Mike, but it's rough down here. I don't recommend coming here.
We do get the news.
Okay.
Well, we cut back to Quinn and Maggie that they're resuming their recon on now, which is Lost World. They've decided this is going to be the world that is going to be their new home. This is where now we're getting that like the look that they're giving each other. It's like she literally just reassured her husband, before they left, I'll be with you at the end of this world or beginning of the next one. And then and plus he turned to her and said, I love you. So it was like, as soon as he said, I love you, you knew he was a goner, right? Because anytime somebody ever says,
true.
I love you
Yeah.
in something, that means they're going to die.
Yeah.
And they're watching.
yeah,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just like, so watching the natives of Lost World. Why do they call it Lost World? Like
I don't know.
get
It's
that.
just this is what
It was-
they
Because
came
the
up
land
with
that the
Earthprime.com.
time forgot
yeah.
was already copyrighted and they couldn't say it.
It was the
Yeah.
land of the lost. But the fact that they saw
No, Chaka, no.
exactly these native folk dancing around a fire, naked but not naked. Like they had enough technology to make form-fitting bodysuits that
Yes.
showed no nipple.
Yes.
For standards and practices. Maybe they could have built. Maybe Robert Daltrey was onto something, and they could have built their cities. I don't know.
I did enjoy the scene because it was like they unexpectedly were watching porn together, basically. So they were both getting turned on and in close proximity to each other, and they had that chemistry moment. But she turned away. But I could see why they got riled up because they're just watching people mate, and that'll do
Yeah,
it.
it was a mating dance, right?
Yes.
Well, they assumed
they're
that.
assuming
but
it's
we don't know.
Damon's questioning
where
why
did
he
that
had us
come
on at all.
from? Like,
for this episode.
yeah.
But I mean, it's like this must be some this primitive mating ritual. We must be on a world that's like hundreds of thousands of years in the past. Like, why would it be that far back? I don't know where he's coming up with that either. I mean, it could be, but it's just some dumbass reason.
Yeah.
But then after that, they're giving each other looks like mate with me. Like,
yeah,
that's what they're doing at the end.
For the record, I always give everyone that look because you never know. Chris will tell you.
No comment.
Do you have anything to add to it, Mike? You just kind of had like a like no,
no, yeah. I already said it. Like, what? It's just
why is it a mating ritual?
Yeah.
See, I thought the reveal. I haven't watched this since it was on originally, I think, but I thought the reveal was going to be that it wasn't a past, like a world stuck in the past. It was just like they were businessmen on a retreat or something. Doing weird stuff around a fire, and it'd be like one of the normal worlds, except something would be different.
Right.
Yeah. But that didn't happen. They didn't do the extra effort on that part.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so now Arturo gets Windexed, as Chris said in part 1.
As one does, Duke of Oil.
Or partially Windexed, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever see Lost? Did you ever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Arturo's help me? Did that remind anybody of what John Locke supposedly had heard from what we thought was Jacob in the cabin, who said, "Help me," and they turned and Ben was like,
the same
what?
universe.
I didn't hear anything. Yeah. It was just a side note. It just was something that I like, that kind of sounds familiar. I don't know.
I wish I remembered Lost as well because I really enjoyed Lost.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I hung on every word.
Mm-hmm.
Last episode was disappointing, but other than that, I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a story for another podcast.
That's right.
But yeah, so partially Windexed and
well, I think it was like store brand Windex, and they cut it with 50% water at least, so that's why it's not working. It's glass cleaner, but he had to try it.
Mm-hmm. There was some white vinegar in there, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, ammonia D. Need ammonia D.
All right, the D.
Yeah, all about the D.
Get you every time. I have to say though, I was taken by John Rhys-Davies' performance here. Like he really did look like he had suffered some kind of stroke or something. Like, I don't know. He was able to make his face go very slack. And it was actually, to me, it was like a little disconcerting. Like, wow, he really looks like he suffered some kind of like malady. And maybe that's just a testament to his acting or whatever. And again, I know we're making fun of the show, but you know that you have actors that are somewhat, if not extremely talented, because they in some way made all of this nonsense work somehow. Like they got what they had in front of them and they did it. So yeah, and I guess John being one of chief among them, like that's a thankless way for his character to go out. A thankless way for him to end the series, in the sense that he can't even really talk. You have the smartest guy on every world they ever gone to, and he can't even get a sentence out at the end. Yeah. And so, I mean, like, that's not sort of like, if you're that character, you want like a grand exit, you want something befitting. And maybe that's a little more realistic, right? Because you get what you get. Like, you don't got to get along with life, or you got to life doesn't got to get along with you. Your expectations don't mean crap. Right. So it's just like, I guess that's kind of a bold choice, but as an actor and someone that played that character for 3.5 seasons or 2.5 seasons, wherever they were at that point. Yeah. It's got to be frustrating as hell, yet he still managed to make that nonsense work.
He's good.
In my opinion.
He's really good.
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
I loved it, that part of it, because like, I feel his part of the team was the brains, Yeah. He had the wisdom, and he also had the intelligence. And then once he got his brain matter, fluid matter sucked out, he didn't have that anymore, but he still wanted to contribute. And the way he could contribute was stepping in front of the slowest moving Hamilton bullet ever.
Honestly, before it was a Matrix bullet, before it was a Hamilton bullet.
Okay.
Oh,
this was bullet time, but extra
before
slow
bullet time. Yeah.
Before bullet timer, he would have known to like duck out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is that bullet took so long that Arturo slid to another world, waited a couple of years, saw the Matrix, and then slid back.
There was a commercial break while the bullet was flying. Did you notice?
There was actually, mascots dancing on the bullet, selling hot dogs and popcorn, saying, "Go to the concession stand. Let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby."
I did like the slow bullet because I did not remember this is where we lose the professor. So it was like an echo of what it might have been like for me when I watched it originally, because I didn't know he wasn't going to make it. So like that 35 seconds of the bullet traveling, I was like coming to terms like, oh no, this is it, isn't it? This is it. Oh no. So it was better than just a boom and you didn't know what happened and then he looks down or something. I think it was more of an honor to make it sink in. And it's kind of like, during a car accident or some kind of something that happens that everything slows down around you. So I think they were going for that too. And I appreciated his death and I thought it was all right. But really what pulled me out of it was the green screen funeral. I mean, that's so disrespectful to John Rhys-Davies, his character.
Well, I mean, what do they have? Because his character is dead on that other world.
Yeah.
And I guess there's no analog of them that exists on this lost world, whatever it is.
Right.
Probably,
Even though it was John that said, if we go to a world of rodents and ferrets, there are going to be little rodent us's running around. Wasn't it like in season 1? I know, you guys are laughing. I think that was like an actual line.
Were they filming in California at the time, or was this Canada? Where did they film this?
No, this was in LA. Yeah, they were. Yeah,
they could have just went to the beach.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
is California not by the ocean?
Exactly. I've been there. It is.
I don't know. That sounds like deep state stuff to me. I think that what really, Albie, I know what you're saying is like they could have had it going fast and then it looks down and the blood is blossoming.
Yeah.
And that was a way to go. And like you think maybe, but if you were going to try to do this effect of the slow bullet, maybe you have like a slow motion reaction of the cast reacting like, or whatever, right? Like we've all seen it in different things, but it seems to me they were just shooting the cast in real time, kind of milling around, and then Arturo just kind of moseys around everybody and steps in front of what would eventually be a CGI bullet.
Yeah.
So it's like they didn't do anything in the real time to make the effect work on screen.
In real life, by the time you hear the bullet, you're already shot.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
how
you,
it
Mash.
works.
I mean, we're skipping ahead, but you see the wind from the vortex blowing their hair in real time, and they're just standing there looking like,
visual effects didn't understand, and maybe the people in charge were just like, whatever, use it. It's on Sci-Fi now, isn't it? Nobody's watching.
No, this was still
on
Fox.
Were they on Sci-Fi at this time?
This was still on Fox.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, at the end of Fox. Okay.
Yeah, this is like the end of Anyway, what I was saying about that scene was just that whole sequence, it just reeked of contempt toward John Rhys-Davies. Like this was like they were trying. It really did feel like they were trying to humiliate him as much as possible. It was like almost like I mean, because there's that story that he's supposed. I'm inclined to believe that story that John got fired because he drunkenly he had gotten drunk at a party and had insulted I think like one of the network executives' wife at the party or something. And this was like shortly before that. And then they were like looking at shows. They're like, oh, let's get rid of him. And he had already been complaining about stuff at this point. So it was like this was almost like their way of getting back at him. Like even Rickman's quote is like, "You think you're so smart." Like this was their way of saying, "Yeah, see, we're killing you off." That's what it felt like to me. Like this whole thing is just like you said, Chris. Let's let him say as little as possible, not get in a. Or were you saying? I forget which one of you said it. Chris or Albie was saying.
If it was Bob Boobs, it was me. If it was something intelligent, it was Chris.
Just giving him as little
don't
to
sell
say
me
as
short.
possible.
I like boobs too.
Okay.
Let's get that straight. Thank you,
But
Kari.
you're smart about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris kind of took the words out of my mouth about just ruining the character on his way out.
Yeah.
He's just
not giving him
around
any
like,
dignity.
Brain.
They Dr. Drake Remorayed him. He fell out on an elevator. Like, if you want job security, you don't hang out with your coworkers. It's just that simple, especially your bosses.
Yeah.
I'm just, does this come now? Does this like establish a precedent for Sliders of just completely getting rid of characters in the worst way possible?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Sabrina, okay, you're going to be trapped on a Cro-Mag breeding farm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh
but
my
only
God.
your head.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, don't remind me. Oh, yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, only her. Yes.
Well,
yes.
Sabrina Lloyd in this episode, because this episode reminds me a lot of Scorpion Part 1 and 2 from Voyager, when they're getting rid of Kes and they bring on 7 of 9, because Kari Wuhrer is basically their version of 7 of 9. I don't know which happened first, who got the idea from the other one. But Sabrina Lloyd, before she goes through the wormhole at the end of the episode, kind of has this look on her face like, I guess I'm next, right? Because she's hot, and I guess I'm next.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit.
So I don't know who they cast. I don't know if they cast the Professor or Sabrina Lloyd, but one of the two. Maybe both. Can you double cast?
I don't know. Anyway, Arturo, where are we here? We're
we're in our first impressions.
Yeah. Why don't I just hear? I got the thing about the mom with the so this is telling everybody A group, B group, and the mother getting separated from her son. She's like, Guy, wait, Guy, no, like what was the point of this too? This is another thing. Like I'll say it later that Tracy Torme was like, you had this opportunity to show some emotion here, and there's nothing to this scene at all. There's just like no protest, no like nothing. There's just like he loathed this scene so much, but I mean, on the upside, we're seeing at least that hint of Maggie's barriers breaking down. Like she's finally starting to question her orders. So at least there's that, I guess. But still, this whole scene was just like, what is the point of this?
And like if that's the other thing. I mean, they have like the list of people that are going through the wormhole, the 140, the 150, whatever it is, and then the last 10 are coma patients or whatever.
143, but then they did 151, I think.
Right, but so if they're there waiting to go, why would they even separate the mom and the son? Like
exactly.
Just like I can understand if it's like sort of like you can go, but he can't, or vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
That would, but if they're there, that means that they were selected by Wade according to the parameters of Robert Daltrey to do whatever it is that he needs to do. I guess they got the good brain matter, fluid matter that he needs.
They have negative blood.
Yeah, to stave off the fungus, the Gulf War fungus.
Just take an antifungal, right? Maybe.
I don't know. Or just grow mushrooms out of your neck, and you can
that's fine.
Serve people omelets. You go.
I have a question. Why did he bring the coma patients with him? I did not understand that part. Did they have more brain matter, fluid matter for him? Because usually he takes one and moves on, right?
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to be left behind.
I think
initially.
I could be wrong, and they might kind of explain this later in another episode later on. Because, spoiler alert, they are going to go back to that world again toward the end. So we will see Malcolm again. Yeah,
the Lost World,
the new world. They do go back to it again because Rickman goes back. So we actually are
Terra Nova.
Yeah. We actually are going to see Malcolm one more time. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like that.
So it might have something to do.
Not naked.
Yeah. It might have something to do with maybe he needs the same brain matter fluid to help with the. It's something so ridiculous and so stupid that I don't even care.
Slider.
This whole plot is just so
That's
bad.
on the poster of Sliders. Something stupid. I don't care.
So stupid. I don't give a shit.
David Sigamelli.
David Sigamelli. 4 stars. It's not bad. I'd watch it.
I had high hopes, but here we are. David Sigamelli.
But hey, look, Kari Wuhrer, right? Am I right? Kari Wuhrer, right? Okay, I'll watch.
Kari Wuhrer, eventually.
Yeah. I mean, what else am I going to do on a Saturday afternoon? Sure, I'll watch it. Yeah. That's fine.
Mike, Mike, you kind of brought this up already about why does Rickman have the article lying around? Like,
I think Chris mentioned it in his summary, but like why does he have this incriminating
exposition?
Exposition.
That's what
I could see this. Like maybe he was cleaning out his office, and this is stuff he was going to leave behind anyway, so that it couldn't incriminate him. And he was just like, "Well, everybody's gone, so
yeah,
I don't have to."
Why would you keep evidence against yourself?
Yeah.
Why would you keep evidence against yourself?
Yeah, exactly. And then
I destroy all of it.
Chris mentioned this too, like stealing this brain tissue, matter tissue. It staves off the fungus
fluid
and causes him to metamorph. I don't understand what the whole point.
Why does he morph?
Morphing.
Was this around the time they were doing that on X-Files? Because it's very similar to the X-Files where the guy was doing the back of the neck and changing.
I think the reason why is because they had to find a way to write Roger Daltrey out so they could recast him. That's probably why. Because we see Rickman again, but it's not Roger Daltrey, it's somebody else.
So the morph stuck eventually. He found the right brain matter, fluid matter.
Right. He becomes someone else.
So are you telling me that they were smart enough to build in a way for this to be a long con?
No.
Long, like a recurring villain?
No.
He doesn't.
Was it a different member of the Who?
No.
Right? Yes. I mean, was it John Entwistle finally came in?
Yeah. Right. Pete Townsend, there you go. No.
Keith Moon was already dead.
It was Angus Young.
But he wasn't dead on the other world.
Yes.
Right.
So
I feel that the same production house that was doing X-Files did this, and they were showing the director and guy like, I got this. You want me to do this? He's like, yeah, that looks good.
I think it was clearly Keith Moon dancing naked around that fire.
Oh, wow. After the fire.
Peer pressure.
Do you recognize that one, Chris?
It'll make you
After
dance
the
naked.
fire. I think that was a Roger Daltrey, a solo thing.
Free me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we go back to this new world. Now I got to see that. What episode is that in? And are the people still naked?
It's going to be called Dino Slide. It's right.
Oh, are there dinosaurs on this planet?
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there are. Yes, that's why it's called Dino Slide.
Okay.
Which they've already done. They ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
They ran out of their own ideas.
Speaking of dinosaurs, make sure you check out Trexploration Season 4, Episode 1 of Strange New Worlds. I've been promised this season dinosaurs, puppets, and cowboys. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. All right. No, I was going to say
my plug-in.
No, it's good. Predictably, Jensen gets killed, and it's like, did anybody else think that this played out like they pushed a dummy in a wheelchair? The way you see him from the back, it's just like the way he's moving. It's just like this is not a real person in the wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't get that, but I have to go back and watch.
I'm going to watch it again tonight on the big screen.
This plays out like a shitty B horror movie. It really does. Like this whole thing, and he sticks the gun out, and he's like, "Oh no, don't shoot me!" And then he shoots him.
Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm. At least he just didn't push him down a tall flight of stairs.
Right.
And then Rickman informs Maggie that her husband's dead. Okay, granted, she is a soldier, but she brushed it off so quickly. Like, yes, sir. Like, you can't be distracted. Like, I mean, at least when he walked away, I did see a tear in her eye. So at least there was that. But still, this acting was just like, this delivery just could have just been so much better, in my opinion.
For me, the murder of the husband was one of those things where when they were having that moment behind the log, watching the naked dancing people, I was like, well, she's married though. That's going to be complicated. And then when he got shot, I was like, oh, they took care of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, that whole thing with that was very predictable with the wheelchair and the shooting, but you literally had a character that could not run away. So it made it a little bit more plausible to me. Like he could take his sweet time because this guy's got a wheelchair that goes 2 miles an hour. And
must have been a different blood type. That's why he didn't suck the brain matter fluid.
Yeah.
But was it always about the blood type? I forgot that was part of it.
Something. There had to be specifics because he was looking into the DNA, right?
He only wanted O negative blood, which we learned was for his Windexing.
Yeah.
Not because it's the universal donor.
Yeah.
So how does he say the guy in the back of the pew?
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew.
Half.
How would you know?
Half-assed. Yeah. How would he know?
He must have a
Unless
list.
it was a specific target.
Yeah,
I guess he had a list.
I don't know.
Maybe he could smell it because of the fungus.
Maybe.
So you think it was the fungus driving him to stave off the fungus so that it could linger longer,
like the zombie ants.
So
that get the fungus infection.
So the fungus is making him do this. So the fungus, because otherwise the fungus would kill the host.
Right.
So the fungus is making the host prolong. The fungus is like it's like giving itself like a tete-a-tete, like it's balanced. Yeah. So the oh wow! Now this just became interesting.
This is much more well written than I thought.
Right, there we go.
They figured this out, and they didn't explain it to us. They didn't dumb it down. They let us figure it out over the course of 30 years.
What is this, quantum leap? They're going to spoon feed it to us? Come on.
Right? If Chris was writing this, we wouldn't have had a problem. We would have figured this out by now.
Right. So I mean, so the fungus was actually in a weird way perpetuating itself by fighting itself. Otherwise, it never would have made it out of the desert. That's a smart fungus.
Let my people go.
Right?
But the rest of them died.
The Frasier of funguses. Well, that's why this fungus learned by watching. This fungus learns.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like those schmucks. That fungus over there.
It's a smart fungus.
Fung those gusses.
We already kind of talked about the bullet, the scene, the death scene is just so bad. Ugh.
But so my wife pointed this out when we were watching it. When Logan fired a bullet with a vortex behind her.
That's right.
The bullet got sucked into the vortex.
Got sucked back. Right.
Why didn't these bullets? Were they they were just too slow? Maybe.
Very slow bullet.
Too slow.
Too slow for the vortex. They weren't regular speed bullets that vortexes automatically detect and suck in.
Was that why it was moving so slow? Because like gravity?
Yeah.
Maybe, but
like wormhole.
Yeah.
This is another case where the vortex stays open as long as
space-time
they need it to. You're right.
Quantum entropy.
And conveniently closes when they don't need it to be open anymore.
Yeah.
When Quinn just
they were taking their sweet time. They got a blanket. They covered Arturo.
Right?
The whole time.
It was already closed. It was already closed by then, but yeah.
I don't know. If you look at it, the light's still going weird and stuff.
That's the pulsar.
The pulsar lights.
The pulsars.
Oh, the pulsar lights.
The strobing lights. Yeah.
They just also happen to be blue.
I thought it was that whole the building's on fire. Let's take a time to have a heart-to-heart kind of thing.
No, that would be that would be Discovery. Yeah. I didn't see Michael Burnham anywhere in those scenes.
No.
But again, but no blood or anything with Arturo. And the only one that showed a modicum of emotion is Wade, and I'm gonna get back to her. It like toward the end, but yeah.
Love Serena Lloyd.
And then you brought this up, Mike.
Yes, so we're on the Lost World where all the people have gone through the vortex, but also Jeeps. When did they have time to transport Jeeps?
I have to rewatch.
all the
I
barbs.
just didn't see it. I mean, Rembrandt rode his Cadillac through a
Yeah,
there
but
was
there
like
are
cargo
multiple
pallets.
They only had enough room for 141 people or whatever. Barbed
right.
wire.
People
That
of biosigns, matters just matter.
Was that because it's at once? But they were obviously having multiple trips there if they brought cargo, right?
So why not multiple people?
They showed the scene with Maggie going, okay, group 1 now, group 2 now, and that was it.
Yeah.
When did they have time to drive Jeeps?
What are they going to do with the Jeeps? Because as we know from Back to the Future 3, on that planet, gasoline hasn't been invented yet.
Exactly. How are they going to fuel these things eventually?
Yeah. Alcohol won't work. They don't have trains. Horses aren't fast enough.
And instead of enslaving the locals, there are soldiers here too, even if it's mostly doctors and scientists or whatever. Can't they build the things they need? Like this is where I felt he really became a cartoon villain. He just became evil for the sake of being evil. I will enslave these people, put them in jails until they do what I say.
This is slavery.
Yes.
That was the moment I was disappointed in Maggie Beckett. At that moment, she should have pulled out her gun, shot him in the forehead, and said, I don't work for you anymore.
Yeah.
There's no more paychecks. There's no more planet. There's no more hierarchy.
Yeah.
There's no reason she's listening to him at all.
Yeah.
And he's going to be some kind of maniacal villain that's going to enslave this planet. You shoot him right in the head.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he was like waving his credentials saying diplomatic immunity. And it's been revoked.
Exactly. Exactly. And Maggie hands over her gun, right? But then in the next scene, she's got a gun. What happened?
No, I feel like she had a gun on each hip. She gave one to Quinn.
Okay.
And then they went out because, again, the Marine /soldier /lifetime military person needs to give her firearm to the physicist that she just met, who obviously has.
You got to admit, though, he's good on the science ball court.
Skills with a Z.
Or is it math ball? It was science ball, wasn't it?
I don't know. That was like a very interesting episode.
Oh, yeah, eggheads, you mean? Yeah. Oh, I'm blanking. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think it was both.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Math is science. Science is math.
Anywho, I mean, that's another thing, just because they needed Jerry to be in the scene, I guess. He had a contract. He had to be in X, Y, and Z scenes. But yeah, I mean, that was even so silly because, again, when he ambushes Beckett, not Beckett, who was the other? What's his name? Rickman.
Yeah.
That's it confused me. Alan Rickman, he's dead.
Die Hard falls off the building.
Yeah. Roger's still with us.
Daltrey?
Robert. Yeah. Robert's still with us.
Who?
Yes.
But they have Quinn coming like literally from like, okay, you're looking at me like this way, right? Here I am looking at the camera. He comes like from here. Like, do you have any peripheral vision at all? Like, maybe it's dark and he just sprung out of a copse of trees that we didn't see, but
no, movies and television, they have no peripheral vision. If you're off camera, you can't see him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, why not have him come from behind? I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, again, this is like obvious sexual tension between the two of them. I mean, her husband's corpse is literally still warm when the planet exploded. Like, as you're saying, Mike, like we thought it was
just supposed to be irradiated.
Yeah.
I mean, of course the corpse is still warm. It just got pulsared.
Yeah, it's cooked. It's
I don't know what she's supposed to mourn forever.
The pulsars were supposed to blow up the Earth. It was
that irradiated corpse is going to float through the void and still be warm for a good long time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because in vacuum, you don't lose heat that quick.
Yeah, but she's literally looking at him like old goo goo gaga, like, oh, I'm not sure if I would have done the same thing. Like, oh, just get it on already, you two. Jesus, like, obviously you're looking to better deal your husband.
She was like, I had the Stand By Me poster on my wall as a kid, looking at him. That's what it was.
Yeah, she's like, you're no Will Wheaton, but you'll do.
You'll do.
So. Yeah, when was it discussed, though, that their timer can track Rickman's timer? I totally missed that part.
I don't think it's so. I responded. I don't think it's necessarily that they're tracking the timer. It's that they can track wormholes, which I guess you can track a wormhole no matter what dimension it's coming from. Like that, I'm not. It's not clear on anything they're coming up with, but the idea is the idea is that they're supposed to lock onto whatever wormhole was, I guess, just there recently, and he said it will hold it until it clears or something, so that when they get to wherever that wormhole takes them, then it clears it out or whatever. So I don't know. It's just
it seemed to me like all of a sudden their timer turned into somewhat of a tricorder that can read like tachyon particles or something like that. Like data would have teched the tech for us and it would have been fine.
It was a technobabble salad. They were just they were hoping we wouldn't pay attention.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I didn't mind that. I mean, okay. I mean, you got to have a way for them now at this point. Another thing I liked about it, they're expanding the parameters of what the sliders can do.
Sure,
because it's much more interesting to have ongoing foes and to have some kind of direction working towards something, as opposed to just sliding onto random world of the week. It works better in sliders than it did in Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap Season 5 tried to do a lot of different stuff with leaping. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. I think Quantum didn't specifically need that because it was so much of a people-centered show. But Sliders was such an action-centered show that just doing the slide of the week without the emotional connection to these characters, even though they tried, they just weren't able to pull it off as far as I'm concerned. Maybe because the writing wasn't there, maybe because the chemistry wasn't there. So we need to introduce a way to have stakes that can be ongoing for this season and going forward. So let's just change the rules of sliding, and that's fine. We can tech the tech and say, oh, now we can get home. We can slide to different worlds. We can track this wormhole. And I kind of respected that because, okay, we can still get home. It's somewhere in the back. We just have to catch Robert Daltrey. And then we can get his timer.
Who? So that's the MacGuffin, the address of their home.
You give it a MacGuffin. Yes. I mean, it's the same reason. Honestly, it's the same reason why I embraced the Cro-Mags coming in, because we need something to push against here. Because quite frankly, the slide of the week just ain't doing it.
Yeah.
So let's just go gonzo. Let's go bonkers. Let's make it all about the sliding and It's like Back to the Future 2, but not good.
Christopher D. Philippus, 4 stars.
Yeah.
It's like Back to the Future 2, but
that's a good
one. I want these posters. They got to be on the thumbnail, Damon, please.
I don't have a problem with them tracking him. I just didn't understand how it suddenly had happened.
And it's ironic.
I was thinking that Jensen did it.
Yeah, he did. That was like
he's the one-armed man. Right?
Yeah. They implied Beckett, he said, "Thanks to your husband, we can now track him." Like that was kind of like a way of saying, like, "Oh, he did something good before."
Right. He wasn't able to transfer the coordinates, but he was able to give it this ability that it didn't have before.
Right. So they will. He can't get away from them. They will eventually find him. They can't lose him. Yeah.
Thanks to your husband. Can we hook up now?
Yeah.
Let's do it in his memory.
Yeah, you got to wait like a week, right? I mean, that's only.
If you think about it, we're honoring him. Yeah. The colder his corpse gets,
you're right,
the less meaning this has. So, anyway.
Yeah, but then she also. So you said, well, he went to the next world. She's like, Maggie said, well, that's hours from now. How did she know that? She doesn't have the timer. How does she know what time? How does she know how long they have?
She's smart. She heard it in the makeup trailer.
But somebody brought it up before. Like this is exactly like I had never thought about this before. What's stopping Rickman from using his timer whenever he wants? What are the rules? Does he activate this? Like, does he have a limit? Like, is he stuck on a world somewhere and he just has to wait? Does he have a countdown? Like, I don't think he does.
I mean,
this is not clear.
From everything that we've seen,
that's not the only thing.
They could just slide. They could just slide at will with that timer.
It seems like that with him.
Which makes no sense. Why they didn't just send Remy and Wade home?
Yeah.
if they wanted to go home. I mean, they'd press the button, you're in the vortex. I'll see you in 6 hours when the polars are destroying this planet.
Yeah.
And then it's just Quinn and Maggie Beckett
and Arturo.
Well,
and that bullet.
Yeah,
the bullet.
Actually, that bullet didn't have his name on it, but it was moving so slow that a team of engravers came in and they engraved his name on it as it was flying toward him.
Is there a Guinness Book of World Records slowest bullet in dramatic existence? It's got to be this, right? Is there a slower bullet that you can think of all the time? This is slower than Hamilton. This is slower than Matrix.
Oh my God.
It's literally 2.5 minutes, right? I think I timed it.
That bullet actually went on to have 7 seasons of its own series.
Yeah.
Between the time it came out of Robert's gun and Shadow True.
Yeah. They wrote a whole song on the soundtrack. It's just called Bullet. And it's about 3.5 minutes.
Right. And the series was called Bullet. And also they got sued because the other character Bullet. So I mean that's a completely different podcast though. Yeah. The Bullet.
Oh my
God. The Bullet, but not that Bullet podcast.
Okay. Why didn't the professor put a bulletproof vest on? He had time.
He had time, but he took it off and he said, who am I? Who am I to tempt fate?
Who are you?
If he didn't have his brain matter, he would have said, "Let's all take a step to the left."
Right. The thing is, he lost his brain matter in part of the fluid, but he still had some fluid and the rest of the fluid, and then some more of the matter. So yeah,
Chris, he had time to catch the 5:15 train.
Right.
Back. There we go. There's another reference.
He was out of his brain.
Yeah, the bullet train.
Out of his brain on the train.
He had time to get on the magic bus and come back.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
There we go.
I'm thinking about Quadrophenia now. I mean,
Ooh.
Yes.
All right. So like I said before, I have to give props to Sabrina because I feel like even this whole outside of her performance, I don't know what this memorial scene was trying to do, but like she's like the only one. Like everyone seems like they're just phoning it in, especially Albie said it too. I think with Jerry just kind of looking like, oh, like what?
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry. You tried. I saw it a little bit when you're saying goodbye, Professor. You tried a little bit. I saw a little bit in your eye. Something you were trying to give us something. But Sabrina was
feel
really.
Like they said. I feel like in that scene they said cut print. And he was like, "What? I thought this was rehearsal."
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. And she like Wade is like, "Oh, I don't believe in goodbyes," and then. 1 minute later, she's saying, "Goodbye, Professor." Just all in all, just a general lack of caring from everyone involved. It's this whole thing is just.
You said they had a hangover, right?
Something, something about that. Yeah, I don't know. They were all just.
It feels right. It feels like they all got together after they read the script before they started shooting, and were like, "Really? What are we going to do with this? I guess we got to do it anyway."
Yeah.
But it's a load of crap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they did it anyway.
This is what we're going to do with this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do your job, whether you want to do it or not.
Yeah. And we're at the end. Maggie resigns her commission. She officially joins the team. This is what you're saying. Somebody was saying this too, that Wade is like, yeah, okay, fine. This is like, yeah, whatever. You can join the team. Like, yeah. And Quinn's like, yep, welcome aboard. Like everybody's just like, they don't care. Yeah. Poor Kari. Like I do feel bad for her because she really got a bad rap on the show for like.
Did she?
Well, everybody was like, "Oh, well, she's replacing John Rhys-Davies." It's not her fault. It really is not. So but still,
if somebody offers you a job, you take it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, but you got to think that what she must have gone through on this, it really wasn't her fault, And I've said it before that I feel like she grew into the role as the series progressed. So,
as I remember, I didn't have any complaints when she joined. I think it was sad, mad that we lost Arturo, and then the following, and then when there was no Jerry O'Connell, then
yeah.
Then I was like, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we got one more season with him. Is that right?
Yeah, well, they got to get Charlie too, right? He's
the brother.
He's going to be in the next season.
Is that season 4?
Yeah, season 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, Charlie Kesses Wade.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. I know. We only have like 7 episodes left with her too, so it's like, man, it's just like
that's rough.
It says something that I feel like John and Sabrina were like probably. I mean, hey, I love Jerry, but like they're the better actors, I think, out of the 4. So it's like they lost the 2 best actors they had on the show. I think. Yeah. It's
I love Cleavant though. There's some moments Cleavant he pulls out.
Yeah.
Apart
No, sometimes he does. Yeah. 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 So it says it here. It says for the funeral scene, everyone was hungover from a party the night before. Nobody wanted to do it, and they didn't have time because they were behind on the shoot. If you ever want to see, this is what Tracy Torme is saying. If you ever want to see something about as lifeless as it can be, the funeral scene opens with Wade saying, "I don't believe in goodbyes," and ends with Wade saying, "Goodbye, Professor." No one was minding the store, and it infuriated me. I had a surge of intense anger as I was watching that show because this was the great seminal episode of Sliders, the great 2-part masterpiece.
So he felt the same.
Yeah, he hated it. He was embarrassed watching this.
So who was in charge that should have done something to make it better?
David Peckinpah was like the yes man who took over basically at this point, and he was the one that literally was. Tracy Torme is even saying this, how he's like he found this out, that he was literally like, oh yeah, it's a parallel world. Who cares? Doesn't matter that we have an English actor with a British accent playing an American officer. Who cares? It's a parallel world. That was his mentality. They had the writers ripping off ideas. Writers in the writing room. This is what John Rhys-Davies saw them like watching Species and like, oh, how can we turn this into an episode? Like literally just ripping off whatever they could. So that's kind of what this is.
That's what they did before AI and Chat GPT.
Yeah, this is what we're heading down.
I mean, listen, I've called Quantum Leap out for doing the same thing. They always had shows that mirrored popular things.
Well, they started out like that, Driving Miss Daisy.
Driving Miss Daisy. Dreams was the Silence of the Lambs episode. Freaking the Misery episode, Albie.
Diaper Monkey?
No.
Moments to Live.
Yes.
Moments to Live.
Moments to Live. Misery episode. Yeah. So I mean, they had, but I feel like they still cared. You know, so I feel like a lot of shows are guilty of that. But like with Sliders, it's just like, again, you have a writer's room that just has no direction and just actors that are just like, all right, this week we're doing, all right, I guess we'll do this.
See, if this happened today, Jerry O'Connell would have been one of the executive producers and would have just said, okay, guys, we need another pass at this. This is crap. So, back then, actors were actors and they had to do what they were told.
Yeah. Well, he became a producer on season 4, which is part of the reason why he got his brother on the show.
Maybe that's why they got him back, because he's like, I'm not doing that crap again.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. All right, I think we've exhausted this episode. I don't think there's anything more.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that's it for our first impressions. Now we got to break down this episode.
I'm exhausted in more ways than one. Oh my god! All right, I think you had a goof.
I only had one goof. Yeah. I mean, there might have been more. The only one
that was too slow.
It was so again, I had this problem with the last episode. It was nighttime on Primitive World, Lost World, whatever, but daytime with the blue flashes from the pulsars on the main world, and it's supposed to be the same time on every world.
Yeah.
Same time of day, not night and day.
Well, I noticed.
Would it be? Isn't that dictated on rotation?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be same time. There's no time travel involved, so it's supposed to be whatever. I mean, I guess if you could say there's a different rotation on each. I guess you could.
Yeah,
I guess you could.
However, it's been previously established that it's the same time on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Minor goof, but something.
Yeah. Yeah, and really the only memorable thing was Arturo, just his last lines. get them home, and then just his final words, sliders. And then he just dies, and yeah.
Could have been the Partridge Family.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least Clavant got to sing. At least he got to sing at the beginning.
Somebody dies, he gets to sing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amazing Grace, usually. What do you sing this time? I forget.
It was his own creation, it seemed like to me. I don't know that I recognize that song in any way.
That man's got a good voice.
Something Unbound, or What Was Once Was Lost.
Green Screen Memorial.
Found, something like that. Yeah.
I was eastbound and down, 18 wheels and trucking.
We knew the professor well. Too bad he's burning in hell.
Oh my God.
Take it away, Albie.
He just did.
Literally, because the planet exploded.
Do we need to say what the episode crush is? That's more your guys' thing, but like,
mine is the random secretary, Dana Delaney, Megan, Megan. Hang on, I still have it here. Megan Gallagher.
Yeah,
I'm going Kari Wuhrer the whole way. I can't help it. I mean, she's dressed in camouflage, fatigues, army boots, and a olive drab shirt, and I dug it. I want that action figure, 100%. Yeah. I'd buy the 12. 100%.
Yeah, I probably have to go with her. Although it's a toss up between her and I always like Sabrina, and I really
beautiful.
I appreciated like I said, the acting we got from her. Like she actually showed some real emotion, and like I could tell she was like really like it felt real. I felt from her. I didn't feel it from anybody else but her. So I'm giving her points for that.
She did good. Well, she felt that attraction between the two also, so she was getting jealous too, but she wasn't playing jealousy, but she was playing sadness. Yeah, and I think jealousy was part of that. But I think you date Kari, but you marry Sabrina. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but you, Mike, your crush.
Oh yeah, I don't know. The bullet.
The bullet.
The bullet.
Nice. Any bullet that can kill Maximillian Arturo has my vote.
All right. I was going to do feedback, but it's already late. Maybe I'll just share the one. There's one comment that did you guys ever read your feedback from when you had the Christmas episode on your channel?
Probably
did you ever read
not.
any of that?
I probably did. Well, we probably read it, but probably didn't put it on the show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I remember there was one thing I just figured, since you guys are here, I wanted to share what you guys said in when you did the 10th the season's greetings, and it was Roll for Taraco had said on your channel.
Ruffalo Taco.
Yeah,
Ruffalo Taco. Daljo.
I wanted to share this since you were he said Albie's life sounds like a Hallmark movie sometimes. I made friends with a secret millionaire who offered to change my life when I was hitting the bottom of life's garbage disposal, and I mailed a baby.
Yep, people mailed babies back then.
Yeah,
put them out on their ledge. Put a stamp on their forehead. It was legal.
Yep.
It's a different time.
Yeah. Someone else, Christy and Al's Joe, 1972. They had said great and funny show. Yeah, they said
Christian Daljo.
Yeah. Great and funny show, guys. Love all the details you noticed. Some I didn't. I'm looking forward to both channels' next upload or live. Hope I don't miss it. And yes, people used to post babies via mailing services. Just Google it. It's true.
100%. Real thing.
I don't believe it.
No.
People didn't like their kids back then. They had a lot of them, and they died often, so they didn't connect with them. They mailed them to their aunt for the summer. That's what they did. I don't think I would have been a mailman back then.
I figured I'd at least share those since that was pretty much you guys did that episode, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
We got a great
much for that. Yeah. All
Christmas
right.
in July.
Christmas in July.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So, did you guys say it was July 7th?
Today.
As
Well,
of
it used to be.
recording,
Now
yes.
it's July 8th.
That's 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
In Europe,
Eastern
that's
time.
7 of 9 day, I think, isn't it? Or is it
Oh,
here?
is it?
That might be July 9th.
That's right. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, we're almost.
Ask me in a couple days. We'll still be here, right? Talking about this episode.
We're almost there.
We'll still be here.
We need to.
We're already
wrap
past
this up.
one day.
This is late
We can
for
do
us.
it,
We
guys.
Need to We need to wrap
World's
this
longest podcast about Exodus Part 2.
I
think we've already accomplished that one.
I think we're already there. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, final thoughts and ratings on this. I have a feeling maybe I should go first. I may be the lowest on this. I don't know.
Is
I
it
feel
1 out of 5? Is it out of 5 or
out of
10?
10? Out of 10.
10.
No, I want to save mine for last. Maybe I should do mine because they might steal it.
Maybe.
I'm giving it.
I always let Chris go last.
I'm giving this 3 slow moving bullets out of 10.
3 out of 10. That's harsh, man.
Well, it sounds like we can only go up from there. I'll go next. I ended up landing on 4 interdimensional Jeeps out of 10.
It's still pretty damn low, man.
Yeah. Well, this is out of 10.
Out of 10, yeah.
I enjoyed the episode, probably because I was looking forward to talking with all of you about it. So disjointed, such a mess, such a hodgepodge. But when you look back on the episode, not while you're watching it live, but while you look back on it, you kind of reshuffle it in your head to where it should have been. So looking back, I enjoyed it more than the actual experience of watching it. But a lot of good stuff happened. I'm going to give it 5.5 out of 10. Very dim blue LED flashlights. Chris.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what your problem is. This is, if you're going to go sliders, this may be
I got a lot of problems with you people.
Yeah. This could be the apex of sliders as far as I'm concerned. Apex.
Okay.
I mean, because it's gotten much worse. I don't know that it gets much better. This one, as I said, there was so much going on, and it was so disjointed. And I was so invested in like the what's going on, and even the bad stuff was interesting to me. Like, why do they hate each other all of a sudden? Put it this way: a lot of times when I'm watching stuff for a podcast and my wife is in the room, I'm kind of embarrassed to be watching it. Laura was sitting in a chair reading her iPad as I was watching this, and I'm like, "You should watch this. It's pretty good." Not look away. Not don't look at me. You should watch this. So as far as sliders go, I don't know, Cro-Mags included, that sliders ever gets more interesting. And there was a lot of moving parts and they didn't really mesh very well, but I enjoyed all of the parts and I feel like they were greater than the sum of the whole was greater than the sum of the parts.
I enjoyed the parts.
Yeah, there's maybe it was, there were 2 parts especially. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't remember ever being more entertained by an episode of Sliders. So I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give it 6.5 Karis out of 10 Whers.
Okay. I think you should double check those brownies you ate that night. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm going to give sliders a pass. I've traditionally and famously shit on sliders a lot.
I enjoyed it. I had fun. It was a good time.
Well, I mean, this was so much fun. I don't think I've had this much fun talking about sliders in a long time. I don't know about you, Mike.
Did we do slide and glides on this episode?
What's a slide and glide? You mean like the show and tell?
I was me and Serenity we're unpacking finally on the space station our 10,000 DVDs, Blu-rays, stuff like that, and alphabetize them all on nice new shelving. But when I was doing it, I found this. I talked about it, but I never showed it.
I think you got it upside down.
You
got it upside down. There you go.
Sliders. It's a wormhole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is the wormhole packaging with the foam and stuff.
Yeah,
and they got thinner over the years. I think season 1's like 4 times as thick.
Well, it's 1 and 2 together, so it was like
Oh, is that
like
why?
Big, huge, yeah.
But this is season 3, and it's still got the discs in the foam, and everything. So if they stop streaming, I got them. You know where to get them.
Yeah,
brand new, never been open.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't think that at that point it wasn't. Glide. At that point, it wasn't. I think it's just plastic the things in there. It was foam in seasons 1 and 2, like a big foam
Oh,
block that they
see,
stuck
I didn't
them in.
open it. I opened season 1 and 2.
That's just the plastic cases, so they're like the discs are on top of each other, and
Damn it!
Yeah.
So it's like Voyager, like the first Voyager isolinear chip ones.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah,
but I have it.
Yeah, no, cool. Yeah, I have all of them on DVD too. So
yeah, I have the complete series that they just put out too. But I think I showed that already.
Yeah.
I gotta find my books.
Well, this was a lot of fun, guys. Yeah. Thank you for joining us on this. This was a blast, guys.
Chris, can you plug us?
I was going to say, Albie, why don't you tell everybody where they can find us?
We are on youtube.com/@Trexploration. Is that it?
That's
Trexploration on YouTube. Type in Trexploration. It'll say, did you mean Trek Exploration? You say no.
Right. Exactly.
And then you click the thing where it says Trexploration, and that's where we are. And we just, we'll always have Paris, our Star Trek The Next Generation Season 1 review. And next up in that
ironically doesn't have Tom Paris in it.
It does not, but it's got 2 Eiffel Towers. 2 Eiffel Towers.
2 Eiffel Towers.
What's up on our TNG watch?
What? What's better than 1 Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, 2 Kari Wuhrers on the Eiffel Tower. Ooh, Kari Wuhrer in Paris. I'm going to Google that. And next up, we're going to be doing, what is it? What's the name of the episode?
Strange New Worlds? Season 4?
Well, that too, 1? But for Next Generation.
Oh, TNG.
Conspiracy. And we have 2 lovely guests. One's from Florida and one's from Canada.
Yeah.
I'll let you figure out who that is.
That's soonish.
Yes. We have a review dropping soon. It might be out by the time this is out with the lovely Steve Shives talking about Star Trek Strange New Worlds season 1 through 3 to get you ready for season 4 dropping on July 23rd. So be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell so you get our review on the morning of July 23rd for
Star Trek Strange New Worlds season 4 episode
season
1.
4 episode 1.
And
this is why you normally do this, Chris.
And we're also going to be reviewing the new HBO Max series, Stewart Fails to Save the Universe from the world of the Big Bang Theory.
Yes, we've been in touch with HBO Max, just saying.
I love Big Bang, and I wanted to talk about the new Stewart show. So.
And a lot of our crew seem to enjoy us talking about Stewart, so we're going to go full speed ahead on that one.
And you should also check out Albie's wonderful video that dropped, at this point, who knows how long it's been when you guys put this out, but it's a 7 of 9 video. It's the uncensored history of 7 of 9 so far.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
So far. So that's the whole story so far. We worked hard on that one. Yeah. That was a big collaboration, so check it out.
I was going to say for Stewart Saves the Universe, it's probably because it's basically like Sliders, but...
It is Sliders,
yeah. It's basically what Sliders probably could have been.
Right. What Sliders might have been had anybody given a shit.
Right.
Yes.
That's why they need to get Jerry O'Connell on this show. That's my goal, to see Jerry O'Connell on this show. I'll take Kari Wuhrer. Wouldn't it be cool if all 4 of them are there? 5 of them? They can do it.
6, 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, I forgot about them too. You just brought them back.
No, Chris. No.
I did like the one lady. The one lady in season 5 or 6, was it?
Yeah, Diane.
Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah.
But just the other cue ball, no way.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we've got Soul Survivors. The plan is that we are going to be joined for the first time by the lovely Alison Pregler. She is supposed to join us for Yes, she's supposed to join us.
That is a get.
Yes.
That is a get. Wow, she's awesome.
For some reason, she said, "Zombies, I'm in." So she's doing it.
Right. Very cool. She's going to be joining us for one of our Stranger Worlds, I think, too.
Oh, cool. All right.
That's the plan. So
yeah,
she's very kind.
If you want more Alison Pregler, we did, much to my chagrin and shame, a whole episode about Star Trek Care Bears crossovers. So
yes,
I remember.
But it did gangbusters. I don't know if it was Care Bears or Alison Pregler. Probably Alison Pregler.
Probably.
People just love her, and I'm one of those people. I'm that person.
Yeah. All right. In the meantime, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and share your opinions about the episode in the comments down below. We will eventually do a roundup of comments in future videos. I know a lot of people probably have a lot to say about parts 1 and 2 of this. So let us know what you thought.
I want the part 2 love. I want to hear the part 2 love. I cannot be alone to think that this is an exemplary episode of Sliders.
Yes. I trust your judgment over mine, Chris.
All the best and worst ways, right?
Yes.
Right. We want to watch it again, and I'm going to enjoy it this time.
Yes, we want to hear it. You can also visit our website at fandomentanglement.com, where you can find all of our past videos and links to our social media channels, which include YouTube, Facebook, Blue Sky, and Mastodon. So until next time, I'm Damon.
And I'm still Mike.
I'm Albie.
And I'm sometimes Chris.
And we will see you sometime. And I'm trying to be really slow.
Yeah.
Slower than the bullet.
Are you being the bullet? Are you being the bullet?
Being the bullets. We'll see you in the next one.
Cumulative rage!
Bye, everybody. Bye. Rest in peace, Professor. Rest in peace.